welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year to you, this 2023 already. My name is Dr. Dominic. I create videos on productivity, marketing, and finance on this YouTube channel. Today, our video is going to be on 3 places you should invest your money in 2023. 3 places you should invest your money in 2023. The very first place you should invest your money in 2023 is in yourself. Yes, in yourself. Investment in yourself is the best form of investment you can make. It has no negative return on investment. You can invest in stock and you have maybe negative returns. You can invest in bonds and you make negative returns. You can invest in cryptocurrency and you make negative returns. You can invest in real estate and you make negative returns. But when you invest in yourself, you have an infinite return, which means that the return on investment becomes exponential as year goes by. And when you invest in yourself, you continue to make returns on it until you die. That's why I said you have an infinite return. So this year, the very first place you should invest is investment in yourself. So the question that you may be asking is, how do I invest in myself, right? I know that that's what somebody may ask me that question. How do I invest in myself? Now, if you want to invest in yourself, there are many ways you need to invest in yourself. But you need to actually have you need to know the type of area in your life you want to improve. You may want to improve your finances, you may want to improve your health, you may want to improve your relationship, you may want to improve maybe your business or your career or whatever part of your life you want to improve. So then you need to determine the area of your life you want to improve. For me, if I want to improve, the 4 most important areas in my life are my spirituality, my finances, my relationship, my business, and above all, my health. So those are the 4 most important areas of my life. So if I want to invest in myself, those are the 4 key areas that I'll be invested in. So the very first way to invest in yourself is reading books. Yes, books contains wealth of information, wealth of knowledge and information. A single book you read can give you 5 years of experience. Remember that experience you gain over time. That when you read a single book, it can give you 5 years of experience. People actually document their experiences, they document their knowledge and their research in particular over years in a particular book. Which means that if you can read one book, it could be somebody's 20 years of experience, knowledge, and research. So one book you can read, I always tell people, is more than 3 years in the university. So the very first thing is reading books. So you can get books in most of these areas I have named. In your business, you can get books on business. In business, I mostly read books on sales and marketing. I also read books about leadership. I also read books about helping me to understand how to form a team and so on. So there's a lot about business that you can read. And you can also read about business structure, accounting and so on. I also read books in those areas. In area of maybe finance, I read books on how to make money, how to manage money, and how to invest my money. On the area of health, I read books about mental health. I read books about taking care of myself. In the area of relationship, I read books about networking and building profitable relationship. So you can read books about. It depends on the type of book you need to read, because if you want to read, choose a book, I strictly advise you seek for recommendations on those who are expert in that field. Simply mean an expert in areas of making money and acting. But what the book do you recommend that I should read if I want to make money? If I really want to grow in finance, which book should I read? So you can seek for recommendation. Another thing I do to see that I read is to search on YouTube. I go to YouTube and I type top 5 books in this area. And when I watch about 3 videos or 4 videos, I pick the books that are consistently listed in those top 5, and I know that those books are good. What you can invest in yourself is buying courses. These courses could be an online course or it could be on-site course. The world is moving towards self-education, which means that we no longer need to rely on the traditional education system. I'm not saying that the traditional education system is going to go away, but you need a certificate in the traditional education system, and you also need the education that some of these experts provide in their courses. So I can take a course to learn about finances. I can take a course to learn about business. I can take a course to learn on how to improve on myself. So these courses are actually provide a wealth of knowledge, because people teach you what they have been practicing over time. So get courses and learn. There are some courses that you take that will actually help you shorten your learning curve. So the self-education industry is becoming powerful, and that's where the world is going to. self-education, where you actually decide what you want to learn. You get an online course or you get a book and learn it. The third way you invest in yourself is to learn a new skill. How many skills do you have? So I always like to say that everybody needs to know how to sell. Selling is one of the number one skill that you need to learn as a person. Sales and copywriting. Very, very important. If you don't want to become an expert in it, knowing the basics will help you a lot. Whether you are an employee, you are a student, or you are an entrepreneur, or whatever you are, self-employed, you need to know how to sell. There are other skills that you need to learn, but invest in learning a new skill. This year, you can decide to learn about 3 new skills. Me, I will be perfecting my sales skills. Me, I'll be learning Facebook ads. Me, I'll also be learning web design because I need to do blogging. So those are some of the skills I will learn this year. What about you? You need to learn a new skill. Another way you can invest in yourself is attending conferences and seminars in your field of studies. Me, I'm in the online business. I'm in the online business. So anything that has to do with online business, I'll be attending webinars. One of my goals is that I need to attend at least 6 programs or physical events in my industry this year. 6 physical. It could be any part of my country. Then I'm going to attend them. And that's one way to invest in myself because it helps me expose myself to knowledge. It exposes myself to expert and help me build my network. So the next way you can actually invest in yourself is paying for coaching and mentorship programs. Yes, paying for coaching and mentorship programs. The shortest way to success is to copy those who have succeeded, which means that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. If you are in the online business space, and maybe you are doing affiliate marketing or whatever business you are doing, simply look for someone who has succeeded in that thing and simply copy what they have been doing over time, and you easily succeed. You will not make much mistake as if you were doing going on your own. So coaching and mentorship provide this guide to avoid the long process of making mistakes and correcting it yourself. When you get a coach, the coach helps you to get a desired result. When you get a mentor helps you to actually avoid the mistakes that he or she made whenever they were actually running a particular style of business, and actually help you to get a desirable result while they follow up. So there is a slight difference between coaching and mentorship. A mentor actually knows a lot about you more than a coach. A coach just tries to help you to get a desirable result. The mentor needs to know more because a mentor cares about you improving every area of your life. A coach cares about you improving in just a particular area that you pay the person. So those are the ways in which you can invest in yourself. So the second place you should invest this year is in people. Yes, investing in people. This year you should also focus on investing a lot on people. Now, when I talk about investing in people, you don't necessarily need to put money within. You don't necessarily need to put money to actually invest in them or give them money, but you can invest in improving their lives. You can invest in growing them. I personally created a broadcast list where I want to help at least 1,000 people this year to teach them on the things I'll be doing on productivity, marketing, and finance, which is my core area, and also teach them how they can actually engage in the online space and start making money for themselves. So you should invest in people. You can give this investment should be free. I'll be paying online courses, I'll be reading books, and I'll be teaching this thing for free. And that's one way to invest in people. Another way you can invest in people is to actually do community service. Yes, be part of an organization that does community service so that it can impact the lives of more people. Also, put your money in things that help the community. It could be orphanage visit. It could be maybe sponsoring the gospel for people who want people to be saved. It could be being part of a sponsoring an outreach event. That's another way to invest in people. When you invest in people, those people intend to invest in yourself. That's why people who invest in people are never poor. They are never broke. They focus on providing value in the lives of people, and then it becomes so much. So the investment becomes so much that the people they are invested in begin now to invest in the person. The last place or the third place to invest this year is invest in stocks. Yes, I know you are sure about stocks, right? I'm not talking about the New York stock market. I'm not talking about the London stock market. I'm talking about investing in small business, in the shares of small businesses. Now, the very first way you can do this is by you starting your own business and owning shares in the business. So you can actually start with that way, or you can take most people would choose, which is invest in other people's business. I want you to identify small physical businesses in your community or in your country that are doing well and invest in them. Many small businesses don't have capital. They're looking for capital to scale, and they're looking for who to invest in them. So you can actually take your money and invest in these places. When you invest in these places, it helps you to actually start making money for yourself. Now, small businesses actually, there's a tendency that about 9 out of every 10 business die in the first 5 years, and probably 9 out of every 10 that survive die in the second 5 years. But when you invest in small businesses, it helps you to make return, and over time, your share in the business grow. There's a lot about this I cannot explain in this video. But what are the things you need to consider to invest in a small business? Number one, make sure the business has operated consistently for at least 1 year. I said, make sure the business has operated consistently for at least 1 year. 2, make sure that the person who is running and managing the business has good leadership skills. Because to actually make a business sustain itself a very long time, you need good leadership skills. 3, make sure that the person is keeping proper bookkeeping. The person is keeping proper bookkeeping. If there is no record of the business activities, there is not a good business to invest your money in. Any business that you want to put your money in, always make sure that they have proper bookkeeping. 4, you should invest in getting an expert who can help you assess your investment opportunity. When you get an expert in that field, the person check the business and tell you if it's a good investment or not. Number 5 is that you should not invest your money in that business without any legal agreement between you and the person. Yes, there should be a signed and written agreement binding you and the person, and you can even involve a lawyer. This is because these are very complicated. You can actually sign an agreement with somebody, and the person maybe then do not give you record, and do not give you returns. And it becomes a problem where you need to go legally. If there's no signed written agreement and there's no witness to testify, then you lose your money. So make sure that there is everything that you are going to discuss with the person should be legally written. You should be legalized down. This is even what Dr. Shai Masiwa recommended in his book, How to Build a Multi-Billion-Dollar Business in Africa. So make sure that there's a legal agreement between you and the owner of the business. And another thing too is that you guys should discuss on the clause. How is it going to be? How are you going to be receiving your returns? So discuss other type of things in terms of if it's a partnership business, you should discuss on the clause of partnership. So invest in small businesses. There are a lot of small businesses that need your capital. The good news is that every month or every quarter or whatever figure that you guys decide that you will pay you returns, you'll be receiving returns. And as the business expands, your capital in the business grows. And when your capital in the business grows, in about maybe 2-3 years, you may actually, from the returns that we pay you, you may get back your capital. And your capital is still in the business working for you. So those are the 3 places you should invest your money this year. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification button so that YouTube can actually update you when I upload a new video. Hit the like button so that YouTube can share this video to more people. I am Elisha Dominique. I make videos on productivity, marketing, and finance. See you in my next video. Thank you.